Abusianfo afei na Ghana Revenue Authority abete Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia initiative a opeso odeba no ase. Bioni mukru masa no sa no chia ne pa. There was a misinformation na say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia attack GRA. But then in Chimwa about Dr. Gideon Boako dropped this message from Bawumia camp. And alongside one laptop, one student initiative now bano how conform publish books any aban esi afa aboa omo ho said the bear ochina biyen kwotete say ni ya obetina book bi publications or say e bi kra aban no afa ne nsem agu machines so kire nkwa bla bi onya we Jibre na yinti Dr. Gideon Boa.
Let's cut to the chase. In all of this raining in Echi, yes, mo kapapa na ye ka bone dia mo se debi nyamwa.
Bone dia.
Oh, nya say a human endeavor into maybe be na papa. But you do and they say he wasn't in charge.
No.
But in Pacho I want to focus on this particular issue.
Yeah.
This GRA issue, revenue targets, tax amnesty, and some more kaya GRA union for Ekatianon. That is my focus.
Yes, it's quite on focus, no. But on this issue, Bawumia is one of the politicians in Ghana. I want to make a categorical statement, say, or no, if there are any else associated with this government, he's one of them. If there are virtues and good things with this government, he's one of them. He doesn't shy away from shortcomings. But on this GRA, and it comes down to the problem solving. Because as vice president, we're engaging with so many people in the country. Was it about 4 years or so ago? Come here, the benchmark values and Sanoma buying. And social media. And a vice president who said complaining about pot issues and this our benchmark values in Kroniba. If that is the case, let's call the people who are affected. In fact, Makola for they came to the economic management team.
I see.
Vice President Twensa Frere, Makola Eba economic management team. Vice President, why invite Kumasi magazine for Aba economic management team? That is how Bawumia operates. On Tenase say I'm chair politician now will take decisions. Aboso kind for Abba. In fact, Uber drivers, Omaba economic management team. GPLT for Abba. That is why this tap and go system in Kone Benyaba. Or from no what is the issue? Now come and yes, our friend market to me and Uncle Abano become massive no moko. Or from Nigeria 40. The issues now more canon. Government agency now we are responsible. Now Vice President Busa will say, what are you doing about it? As part of the engagements now, it has become so clear. So a lot of businesses were Ghana have problems with our tax system. They have problems with our tax system. And yet one meeting, and yet 2 meetings, and yet 3 meetings. In fact, beyond we're inviting Crawford economic management team to listen to them. Our government agencies are responding. They are come with a policy proposition. Vice President Atuka Ako Kumasi. Ako share Kumasi businessmen. I was there at Golden Tulip, then Golden Tulip Hotel. We share different people at different places. Now, Kwame, one thing is clear. Say Ghanaian businessmen, Ghana for a young wajuma, a problem with our tax system. One of the issues of Mowo, what they describe as harassment from some officers of the Ghana Revenue Authority. And this is what Vice President spoke about. Now, Okasa Yeshia Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Oshia Omunina across the country. Ebi fi Western region, ebi fi Volta region, ebi fi Northern region. Oshia Omunina our best Western Premier Hotel. Ewa Accra last week. Now, Omon Penning for Kasa and a Vice President Sama Omo Kwai say Obia so enkanasem. Kwame, across the presentation, harassment of businesses was one of the key issues. The Vice President response to the issue of harassment was yes, I agree with you. But there are several concerns, complaints about some government officials, some GRA officials are more harassing businesses. And in the same presentation of Kaso, the GRA is doing a very good job. They are my friends. But some of them are also harassing businesses. Now, part of this harassment, yenya a new tax regime in the country. Sa tax regime, you better look at your VAT issues, but we need to have a flat tax rate. Then also, the issue about audits, because our audit no nankrofo e dey harassing krofo pa. Nipa no waye na dwuma. Prekope o ha no officer biaba o se me ba be audit accounts, me ba be audit books. Kwame, the term audit naturally obi ampe anameboa. It's life auditing kind of people don't like it. It is it should be done in a very benign, friendly environment. But Kwame, yeah, cancer baby, me businessman. Kakra me hunu no dia, me kasa me kan wasana. Ebi a prof, like grandpapa mo, they are business people, they will tell you their experience. Sometimes the lifestyle of the microphone mobile audit, no, any language or mobile use, any pressure, business owners, no, it's so appalling.
But GRA for union is a more pressure.
Maybe
and into them also a businessmen pressure. Because on their own, sorry, yes. A ban target out their mom.
Yeah.
And I'm a no sunti no mo
the vice president can say onya kwen no be president. This whole thing about precope tax audit no. It will be done at most once every 5 years. Because Onozufi said, to put to the right systems and pillars. Not the kind of integration with our system. Digitalization, any integration of national ID with tax identification number, and then it's called by the end of the year. GRA official bia here. So Obeko Obi company, ne Juma man sana watima auditino. Because just at the touch of the mouse, a click on the computer, ubetimenya access to the details of the person. Because why? We have one unique identity.
And he's when you know who he is as vice president to me.
That is what he's doing. I don't know what catcher will say. Who say online filing of tax? You call GRA, I call commission BB or more headquarters, and a vice president challenge you or say. Because I brought a makola for and Okaishi for and I remember very well Auntie Georgia Hotel can Okaishi makola for women no mobile. They complain about filing. Sometimes almost they are prepared to file. But Obejana Jumaho, Ako GRA office. Sometimes Obeko I documents be cry obedi live. So the vice president share GRA for say mon create an app. Ebeman crowd to my file tax. Ewo mo phone so. Kwame, that has been done. So today you can easily file from your phone. The vice president say Ejuma papa digitalization and the president Kufuor abaya ye. Any integration of the systems now by the end of the year. Need a team ramping up all of these efforts. Say nyame adom 2025 na me be ye president. Continue with the vision no. Ehun ko here bio. Say GRA officer be sorry akọ obi adwuma mu no akọ de tene ta. Say na yeti mama kwan ma obi sorry free na adwuma mu nko GRA office enkon file tax obi tima ye on the phone so. And na ultimate ECG credit to our phone so. And na ultimate renew national health insurance membership e our phone so no. That same way no tax audit na ye control businesses call harass o mo e yes no money will be a thing of the past. Now ye be audit require once in every 5 years and that will be based on say GRA our reasonable suspicion. So be yardful. This is the futuristic man. Eti adiana wakano. And no necessary. That is what the businesses also want. They don't want harassment. Eti yene sa yebe masa de ni nyina. Then two. Obi bia na kesese otua tax bi ma aban in the past. Ye kada no so ontimi ntua. Ontimi ntua na no de no. Enne de no be de ono so atua. They say aye ka de nanim all the time. Na amane koda na ne ko ne ba. Vice president say all makwan ama yebe granted tax amnesty. Edi ama everybody na ye nyina ya start on a clean page. Kana wodi ene ye asese wotua na wontimi ntua no. Fasa ska na sa hye wadwuma mu. Na ma wadwuma no ntimi ntumpo. Na mo we free na you credit. Sa time na ye granted amnesty ne kro no. Ye be make sure say bibi asese wotua bia na watua. Kwa me hwa na mpesa ade we. Ye yes ade na ebe boa ma oman no so atimatumpo because tax revenue is also a function of income. Say nipa na dwuma ne nkoso a there is no way obetimatua tax ne de amount. As economist as he is, no, he knows very well, sir. Total revenue is a function of price and quantity. It is a usika unya enko so a either so be increase your price and abema quantity no man what on ayede adoso we increase price na no man doso kese so a yani yakota ade no so there was certain aversion to increases in price yen to bio enti the why say yen reduce our price no not the same quantity kra na and as increase quantity enti vice president say nipa na etua to ni mum and as I say ye hwe no mo doso ye fa say widen the task net which is the quantity na yama eto no bo no nya den emra from sani ebeya nipa kakra bi mpo etua kakra bi na betua esa say nipa ne doso no obonya the same revenue that you want obetima increase price no na quantity no ye the same but who hang crofo because omo mutua to dada no omo na da so tua na da bia wo pale eto edemo the philosophy of Dr. Bawumia entesa was rather no yambue adenimu Niyama price in Mrafom, you get the same revenue as an against or increase price or maintain the same quantity. So that is what he is talking about.
Okay.
And the GRA workers now, Mahuse Ebinima issue statement. There's no name to the statement. And they are unable to tell, so truly, a GRA workers union and the issue statement.
I can tell you for a fact, say a GRA.
It is so unfortunate. Nipa or Trey started, and I'm not surprised I went to my from the Diama Bonte. It is so unfortunate.
Gideon, my minka be bin charo. Yes, you trust an internet chia.
Yes.
And some opinion ko kaino. GRA for na nyomode. Ebia na usuru se na dwumanti. Inti de bia din bia ni ho. But ensem ni bia yenum ye dwumanti eni o din komo no be ka che osem so one. Targets renye ne set targets. 2. Eto taxes na business for no complain and yen GRA and yes our taxes no more mrashe bedwam nte aban special operations I ka che se yen kwa abontin en kwagege to no enye yen ne ka se yeji aban nti ye GRA no enye yen ene ye sorry akeke se ye kwagege to ye target aban ade aman ye to amrashe bedwa ade atudwa IMF conditionality say we should be seen to be raking in more revenue. For example, me sure say be a unim. Here ka etwa Ghana ha Accra the highest. Generally Accra in Tema. The rest of the regions omuntu hute. Even though Ashanti no mo complain, you know, has a lot of businesses. You know. You share tax component na. GRA for beka to say so. Inti mo aban na no ma mo sa de no som konkoye sa adwuma no e chompa che se nia o boss o man panya be de chi flag bearer of the MPP kan anyo mo de inti ebia instead of being defensive no mo nkwana mo nyom nkodi nkomo.
So I'm not being defensive. I'm telling you what the vice president said.
I am telling you what the situation on the ground is.
Yes, but you see, sometimes when people get things wrong, we don't have to respond based on the wrong information the person had. Because vice president didn't say anything wrong to the GRA staff. He was speaking to the issue of harassment as complained by one or more businesses. Okay, by some. He didn't say all GRA staff. And chairman, it is not out of place, sir, as a leader, and Crofaya complains that this is how we are feeling on the grounds. Now our response is, oh, sir, complaints now more yellow. Now me ya dom na me opportunity. Me make sure says our frequent audits no. You betwem because of ABCD they are two in place, you know. You better audit now. You better once in every 5 years.
Gideon, how can you say it's not how it came out?
That is why I am putting to the public and the GRA staff on what the vice president intent was. What he said.
Intent and what he said are two different things.
What he said and the reason behind why he said that. Because it's about 2 or 3 hours engagement. Part B and will be presented outside. Media, I was there. And I'm telling you exactly what the vice president said. I don't want to blame GRA staff and I say Obia or young member of the GRA Workers Union. Sir, Ebia or respondo in a very rash manner and I say be a one take it time and go through. And if you look at the language of the response, I also have problem with it, but I'm not here to settle that score. Okay? To the sense, as you report to vice president, my president said president should call him a what? No, the vice president is saying that business is no complaint, it's a harassment. And you see, I may be a GRA officer, Masuma will be so on Quabontine and quite genuine work. I say way. So making sure I say the way you say that is our responsibility. And you do it. You do it nicely, you applaud it. They send a vice president Bob Mabason. The same way finance minister saw set targets at the GRA. And also we see a Bontine Kanaba. But the conduct of officer now or Quabontine, you and I, we don't have control over that officer. It may be the boss at GRA. Officer no call grandpapa Juma mo conduct or call down a chair grandpapa no. I'm not saying that their grandpapa ne can hear no cre. And I say no cre. But that is how he feels. And vice president didn't even speak about all of that. They all kind of say harassment now more can say a free tax audit than ban. Here is the response I have for you. I will make sure I say harassment as frequently as it is done today. You ban once in every 5 years, and that will even be based on suspicion at the time. If he is a president and that is how he wants it to be done, GRA will comply and do the same as the president or the finance ministry or the GRA is asking them to do. I don't think say GRA for no tax audit now say ban once in every 5 years. No, it is not feasible. It cannot be done. They have problem with a certain report to be about Bontine as if say vice president say and Kwame, I'm saying that is not what the vice president said, and that must be settled. That vice president did not seek to impede on the integrity of the GRA workers, and now say to suggest to say GRA for anyone Jumai because almost abaya more target. The target now by the and also as a law-abiding Ghanaian and responsible citizen. And also free says so Juma no making sure as a target and the office at the amano no what you achieve sa target no. As to say target no realistic and as any realistic no. Anybody can speak to that because the finance ministry even sets target. Coming from budget to budget from 1992 to date. Every finance minister be economic indicator targets are setting one way or the other. The targets are not met. So we've set a target. Not target no one to meet here reasonably. Either so we to make us say or target now was set now you're overly ambitious and you're realistic. And now say and normal as a winya every year a jumama won saka sa target no one sanka. And now say it could be due to some laxity on your part. Say Juma na nkasa say we now on saka target no. One tima anya say Juma. So many angles. Nobody is blaming anybody. Say one timi achieve a target. But it is within the domain of anybody to assess. Say target I was set ma ho and I say ye de ma no. Are realistic and I say any realistic. Kwame, we can make such comments. And I don't think say they are out of place. Some time ago, President Mills was not happy with the number be an ACC report.
Prof. Emerson, give you addition now.
President Mills make some unannounced visit to Tamaport. Come on to comments at President Mills. Or see, he doesn't understand. So we be here Juma Tamaport within 4 years. Now I see Abron now I see, and he virtually said, "Say, Akronfo neguho because on how they are making such income." People didn't agree with him. Few years or few months later, and now I'm Remeyao. It corroborated what President Mills was saying. He was the leader. He had a certain best eye view. I will be so end him. And now I'm making assessment. So the vice president thinking based on Kitahudi on the workers said people have genuine concerns. Said they are being harassed. Let's look at it. And you know Beko GRA company I catch almost ethically, say their leaders are there by he as a policy maker and policy implementer. No. Or say some be president as some of his tax audit and the major source of more harassment in the year. I will deal with this way. Make sure say once in every year. So Oko office now be catch GRA commissioner. GRA commissioner catch and say commissioner. Many businesses in share and almost staff ni bi wo ha. Omoba musubu modern ni say no catch a commissioner then commissioner goes to tell the workers it was not for the vice president's interest to rebuke GRA staff and also back about their attitude towards businesses in the open.